And we took a lot of information out of that language, and we created a structure, created a new instance of porpoise, gave it a name Susie, established and connected that to the porpoise named Charlie through a relationship tag. A lot of stuff went on, and it wasn't in the language. The language didn't have all that. The language could have just easily be a bird that, walk up to somebody, my sister, and grab her and say hi to sister. The language could have meant it, but that's not the way typically in the everyday context we're meant to put these ideas together. So the way it put it together was controlled by the reality of reality as modeled in the model. So we've left the language behind. One of our board members made the comment, in order to comprehend language, you have to leave language behind. And that's so fundamentally different than what anybody else has ever tried to do with machines and language before. So I have another little question for, what is Charlie? It is a porpoise. You think Charlie is smart. That's certainly a Bloom's level 3 type remark to make. What happened? Every concept that we have in our model, those 3,000 concepts, they're classified according to multiple, what we call epistemological dimensions. One of them, of course, is what kind of thing it is. Is it a quality or quantity or a thing that has properties or an action or a result? That's one dimensionality. But another dimensionality, what view of reality does this concept belong in, or what layer as we think of it? And what I'm talking about are things, the difference between, say, the things we perceive, the perceptions themselves, our feelings about those perceptions, or our intellectual knowledge or assessments of those things. The word smart, its model reference, is classified as an intellectual assessment. And assessments are things which vary from human to human, from intellect to intellect. So because of that, when we connected the dots about Charlie being smart, we didn't connect it in the same way that we connected the notion that porpoises are small cetaceans. If I said Charlie was cute, again, it would come back and say, it's a porpoise, you think it's cute. Because again, that's subjective. So those kinds of things are wired right into our model from the ground up, even at the very simplest notion. And that makes a huge difference on the kinds of insights. And also, if you might realize, if you can grasp on the implications of that, it makes Sapiens fundamentally resistant to picking up human bias. You can say every ugly thing you want, about another human being or about ChatGPT or anything you want to insult, and it will just, well, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You think that, you feel that.